Hi, I'm Peter J. Ray. Welcome to Adventures in History. Today's topic is the Zuck family reunion at Lakeside, Ohio, USA 2005, which started on August 27th. August 28th, Sunday night, Greg Lacey. This is our second night here at Lakeside, and we have already filled our days. When Gina, Mom, and myself arrived yesterday at noon, we first went to the antique show. It was very good. Lots of stuff, furniture, toys, linens, tools, guns, knives, pottery, glassware, jewelry, etc. We spent 2 hours there before heading down to the dock for a view of the lake. A storm came through. It poured for 10 minutes. Very humid. We stayed on the dock for an hour. The waves were very choppy. The sea was rough. It was beautiful, lots of clouds. We went back to the house, and more people were there. John Ray, Ruth Ray, Patty Ray, Mark Ray, Terry Ray, Chris Lacey, and Robin Locker. We headed over to Abigail's, the old Standard, at 6 o'clock p.m. 10 at the table. We had the back room to ourselves. I had the perch again, as I always do. It was good. We then went to the Hoover Auditorium for the show. It was great. The Manhattan Rhythm Kings. They did songs from the 1920s, 1930s, and 1940s. Lots of tap dancing as well. Excellent. A very entertaining group. Drums, piano, bass, and guitar. Then to the patio for ice cream and back to the Shy Cottage for, you guessed it, poker. Also John Lacey, Madeline, Benjamin, and first-timers Stephen Bryant and Casey Bryant, nephews of John and Lisa, arrived. Casey is 6 and Stephen is 4. Madeline is 5 and Ben is 2.5. The kids are keeping John and Lisa busy. All in all, a good busy day. More tomorrow. Today was busy also. We got up and did some shopping, cruising all of the local shops. Gina and I went for a walk and took a bike ride. It is a beautiful day, but not that hot, but low humidity, very clear, soft breeze. Riding around Lakeside is fun. Lots of pretty houses and landscaping. Gina and I rented a 2-man kayak and paddled around Lake Erie for an hour. The water is warm. The breeze was good. It was very relaxing. Patty rented a sunfish sailboat and was flying across the lake. She had a good stiff breeze and almost flipped over twice. After that, Mark, Terry, Patty, Gina, and I played a quick game of shuffleboard. Then showers and off to Nate's for dinner. Katie and Jim Zuck were there. Jim had lost 50 pounds. Didn't think he looked healthy, but guess it was good to lose weight. Tim Zuck was there with his son Cameron. Chris Zuck was there with his daughter Alexandra. We had a nice dinner, then back to the house for a walk on the dock to see the beautiful sunset. We played some poker. John Lacey was the big winner for the second night in a row, so he bought donuts both mornings. After poker, Chris, Robin, John, Mom, Gina, and I went to the dock to look at Mars, which was red. After looking at the wrong star, we finally found it in the eastern sky. My telescope was not that powerful, so it only looked like a little orange-red ball, but it was definitely Mars. Then off to bed after another fun day at Lakeside. John Ray asked us at breakfast why we came to Lakeside. We come because of the family, staying in touch with everyone, hearing about what everyone is doing. It brings us together and gives you a sense of family and tradition. Also, Lakeside is a great place to rest and relax. We always enjoy it and feel refreshed after our visit. Connie Lacey, Monday, August 29, 2005. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. From California to Ohio to New York to Massachusetts. The Zuck ancestors have traveled to enjoy a family reunion once more at Lakeside. This is the 115th year for the Rays and the Laceys to continue the tradition that Grandma and Grandpa Zuck started in 1891, and thanks to John Ray, who makes all the arrangements for us at the Shy Cottage. We meet again for fun, fellowship, and a family get-together. From California, Terry and Mark flew to Ohio. From Massachusetts, Patty flew to Ohio. From New York, John, Lisa, Madeline, Benjamin, with nephews Casey and Stephen from Rochester came. From Clinton Corners, Greg and Gina came from Hyde Park. We miss Victoria. and Connie from Fishkill, Fishhead. Chris and Robin came from Poughkeepsie. John and Ruth drove from Rocky River, Ohio. On Sunday, we had dinner at Nate's that Katie and Jim Zuck had arranged, and plus Tim and Cameron and Chris and Alexandra were there also. Patty read from Peter's latest genealogical research of the Zuck family. Patty had bought some long white gloves at the antique show, which made the presentation very classy. We miss having Peter, Alice, and Tim here. I appreciate my sons and their families making the effort each year to return to Lakeside for the reunion, and I hope there will be many more in years to come. Love you all. Mark Ray, Shufflehead 2005. Patty got 2 10-offs and made certain gestures of frustration. The score was 82-8. Meanwhile, the last court was still playing. The first match 75-78, then 70-62. John Lacey. Thursday, September 1st. My family and I are preparing to leave after lunch. Myself, my wife Lisa, my 2 kids, Madeline and Benjamin, and their cousins, Casey Bryant and Stephen Bryant, all made the trek to Lakeside this year. We all had a fantastic time as expected. Due to the boisterousness of all 4 kids, we parents were kept very busy. I can't believe the Lacey boys and the Ray clan were ever this active. I would expect we were all good little angels and did exactly as we were told. Nonetheless, wonderful memories were created and documented through the modern technology of digital photography and our video camera. Putt-putt, shuffleboard, the kiddie pool, and lake were all taken in by the next generation. For myself, each year becomes a little more poignant, perhaps a little sweeter, because of those people who attend and those who are not here and sorely missed. I'm so glad I have a lovely wife and 2 beautiful children with which to share this place of recreation and recreation. It appears we may have added to that combination with 2 of Maddie and Ben's cousins, Stephen and Casey. Although I cannot foresee the future, I know we all will be here again enjoying the peace and warmth that comes from loving families like the Rays. Thank you for all your efforts. God bless us all. Peter, I missed your laughter. Now in the shuffleboard tournament, Greg Lacey and Chris Lacey defeated Mark Ray and Lisa Lacey 105-16 in the first round. Also, John Lacey and Robin Locker defeated John Ray and Ruth Ray 100-91. And Patricia Ray and Gina Lacey defeated Terry Lacey and Connie Lacey 109-73. In the second round, Greg and Chris defeated Mark and Lisa 105-16. And Patricia Ray and Gina were defeated by Chris Lacey and Greg 100-20. And in the championship round, Greg Lacey and Chris Lacey won. So they were the shuffleboard champions for 2005. The final game was abbreviated due to the dinner at Lakeside in Hotel Lakeside at 6:30 p.m. Lisa Lacey. Just a quick note from Lisa Lacey. It's been a fun and fast week visit. Enjoy all the memories and activities for the kids. It's fun to see John seeing things that he did as a child through the kids' eyes. The kids enjoyed the warm faces and fun activities. The movie March of the Penguins, shuffleboard lessons, playing on the swings, and in the sandbox, the monkey bars, walks on the docks. Although the sunset beauty is lost on the kids. Ben throwing his sneaker out into Lake Erie. So many fun times. Thanks for organizing this. We will do our best to work this fun time into our vacation plans yearly. Friday, September 2nd, 2005, Patricia A. Ray. Well, it's a quieter morning now that John, Lisa, Madeline, Ben, Casey, and Stephen are gone. We awoke most mornings with the kids running around and Ben yelling, "My daddy!" He didn't seem to respond to my joke, Yo, mama. Lisa had a big tie-dye project and made 10 tie-dyed t-shirts. Even Dad wore one. We all look as though we've been to Woodstock. When John and I were at putt-putt with the 4 kids, a lady asked if we homeschooled the kids. I think it was her way of trying to understand why someone would have 4 kids yelling and screaming in the tie-dyed t-shirts. John Lacey was the big winner at poker. He bought the donuts every day. Today I think it was Mark. I sacked out early. Last Sunday, Greg and Gina kayaked while I sailed a sunfish. Solo. No one wanted to sail with me. It was really windy, more than I was expecting. At times a little rough. I finally did my Al-Anon thing, let go and let God. Then I had the best part ever, sailing into shore on a big wave with the wind carrying me to shore. It was the best. Today we are going to the Historic Society sale at the train depot where Timmy, Mom, and I went last year. We've been watching all of the devastation of Hurricane Katrina on CNN. It's quite incredible. I'm still catching up on my sleep, but always glad to be here. It's comforting to have the continuity of this place, these people, and family. Love, Patty. Ruth Smallshaw Ray. 115th consecutive family reunion at Lakeside, Ohio. Another memorable one, and also changes, my 56th Lakeside. Jim Zuck lost 52 pounds and has lung cancer. John and Lisa bringing 4 children. Madeline, Benjamin, Casey, and Stephen Bryant. Lisa's brother's sons. Among many activities, two tie-dyeing shirts, one for Timothy. The storm Katrina in New Orleans kept Lisa and Rachel from coming from Columbus, Ohio. Patricia did a fine presentation at Nate's of Peter's genealogy research. Looked lovely, too. Greg read much of Peter's ZFMC's on the Civil War diaries of Thomas F. Zuck out loud on the porch. Others reading also. Shuffleboard, poker, etc. Ruth Smallshaw Ray. Well, that concludes today's presentation, the Zuck Family Reunion at Lakeside, Ohio, USA 2005. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.